This video review is for the Brainwavz HM5 stereo monitor headphones. I did receive these for free in exchange for a review. So when looking for a pair of headphones, the one thing that most people first and foremost are most likely looking for is sound quality. And I'm happy to say that Brainwavz, with the HM5s, has pulled off something quite fantastic. Personally, when I listen to music, and I'm looking for a pair of headphones, I'm looking for something with a completely neutral, completely natural sound quality to it. What goes in, what comes out is what I'm looking for. And I'm happy to say that this pair of headphones provides me with just that. And the reason I look for that is because I don't want someone to tell me how to listen to my music. I want to be able to decide how I listen to my music. And so if you buy a pair of headphones with overextended bass, you have to drop equalization on the low end in order to get it to sound what you want it to be. But that being said, with how large the drivers are in these headphones and the quality of those drivers, it's very easy if you want that deep, crazy thumping bass to actually pull it off. And the best part is, because it's such a high quality pair of speakers inside, you don't get any distortion when you do that. Obviously you can overextend pretty much any frequency in your music and eventually get some level of distortion. But what I found is that this pair of headphones, even when I bump equalization way out beyond what it needs to be, there's very little in terms of distortion. I would say that I don't obviously like to listen that way, but it is something that I always try to test when listening to a pair of headphones, just to see how it can handle that. And these handled it fabulously. So, in terms of what you get in the box, you get this nice hard case with a little pouch that you can carry all your cables in. You also have this little strap that I never use, so you can actually strap it to a backpack or something like that. You also receive one cable that's a little bit shorter than the other. Actually, it's a lot shorter than the other. As you can see, I haven't used this cable. I don't have a use for it because it's too short for plugging it into my computer. But I have, however, used this ridiculously long cable to plug my headphones in. And so what you'll first notice is that, obviously you can remove the input cables for your headphones. This is a nice feature because it allows you, if you just want the shorter cable, you can just swap the shorter cable in. So if you're traveling, you want to walk around the town or city or whatever, and you want to use these headphones, you can do that, no problem. And you don't have to have this ridiculously long cable. And then on the other end, what you'll see is you have the 1/4-inch jack here. The nice thing here is that it actually unscrews, so you can use this on either either cable here. Or you can decide, if you don't have the need for one of these, you don't have to have it on there, obviously. All of the jacks are gold plated, so basically there shouldn't be any question of whether or not the sound will get from one end to the other. So, it sounds fantastic. I can't say enough nice things about the headphones. The cable, if I had a complaint, it might just be that, so I'm not sure how well it comes out in the video, but inside you can actually have thing that'll actually grasp onto this. So in order for you to actually get it to plug in properly, you can't just, oh look, that's great, it works. No, you actually have to force it in there until it clicks. Doesn't feel like you're going to break the headphones, but it is something to be aware of. One of the other things you get in here is, with the way that they've designed these, is it's fairly simple to get the headphone pads off and to replace them with other headphone pads. And so this set actually is a little more, or a little less in terms of the foam inside, so it's not as comfortable, I found, as these. I do have a couple of other pair of these headphone pads that I did receive to also review, and I've swapped those in and out, but I put the standard ones back on for the review. And in terms of quality of the headphone pads, I think this is leather, so the sound reduction, just based on the materials used, is quite nice. They're simple to get off, simple to swap, easy to put back the way you found it if you want. So overall, sound quality on these is absolutely fantastic. Build quality is fantastic. options in terms of connecting it to whatever device you'd like to use. Fantastic. And so overall, I would say that this is easily a 5-star pair of headphones. Absolutely highly recommended for anybody who is looking for a pair of headphones in this price range that sounds fantastic. If you are looking for the deeper thumping bass and you have the opportunity and the ability to use equalization, you'll definitely be happy with these as well. So, build quality, very nice. Sound quality, absolutely nice. And long-term wear, because you can actually swap these out. I do wear glasses, and because I can swap these out, I do actually have another pair that I prefer on these, as it provides a higher level of comfort for me wearing the glasses. It has some extra padding, and it keeps the headphones closer or further away from my ears, so there's less pressure on where my glasses meet my ear. But out of the box, it's still not bad in terms of the comfort. It's just not the best. But it is also nice to have the ability to swap those out. So, 5 stars, absolutely recommended. If you have any questions or comments, leave them at the bottom of the review. Thanks for watching.